Kids, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today, I want to tell you a special story about a person who made a big impact on the world. His name is Jesus Christ, and his life story is truly remarkable. Jesus was born over 2,000 years ago in a little town called Bethlehem. His parents, Mary and Joseph, were excited to welcome him into the world. They didn't have a fancy house or lots of money, but their hearts were filled with love. As Jesus grew up, he showed incredible kindness and wisdom beyond his years. He had a special connection with God, his heavenly Father. Jesus loved to help others, heal the sick, and teach people about the importance of love and forgiveness. He traveled from place to place, sharing wonderful stories called parables. Stories had valuable lessons that we can still learn from today. Jesus taught us to treat others with kindness, to be honest, and to always help those in need. Even today, people around the globe follow his teachings and strive to live like him. Jesus had many friends and followers, but 12 special friends, called disciples, were especially close to him. These 12 disciples played an essential role in spreading Jesus' teachings and supporting him throughout his journey. They were Simon Peter, Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, Matthew, James son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus, Simon the Zealot, and Judas Iscariot. Each disciple had his unique qualities, strengths, and stories to tell. Walking on water. One of the incredible stories associated with Jesus and his disciples revolves around a stormy night on the sea. Jesus had been teaching people about love and faith all day. When evening came, he saw his disciples struggling in their boat as strong winds and high waves tossed them about. In a display of his power, Jesus calmly walked on the water and approached the boat. Peter, one of his disciples, even had the courage to step out of the boat and walk towards Jesus. Even though Peter became frightened and began to sink, Jesus lovingly reached out and saved him. This story teaches us to have faith in challenging times and to trust in the caring presence of Jesus. The Last Supper. One special event in Jesus' life was the Last Supper, which he shared with his disciples. It was during the Passover feast, a time when people remembered how God freed the Israelites from slavery in Egypt long ago. During this supper, Jesus showed his deep love for his friends. He took bread, gave thanks, broke it, and said, "This is my body, given for you." Then he took wine, gave thanks, and said, "This is my blood, shed for you." This act symbolized his sacrifice and reminded his disciples to love and care for one another, just as Jesus loved them. The crucifixion and resurrection. While Jesus' life was filled with love and kindness, there was also a sorrowful part. Some people did not understand his teachings and became afraid of the change he brought. Jesus was arrested, put on trial, and sentenced to die on a cross, an event known as the crucifixion. It was a sad time for those who loved Jesus. However, after 3 days, a miracle occurred. Jesus rose from the dead. This incredible event, called the resurrection, brought hope, joy, and newfound faith to those who followed him. Conclusion. Dear children, the stories of Jesus Christ and his friends teach us remarkable lessons about love, trust, and sacrifice. Jesus' disciples were true examples of loyalty and bravery, standing by him until the end. Jesus' crucifixion reminds us of the power of forgiveness and the immense love he had for everyone. His resurrection fills our hearts with hope, knowing that love conquers all and brings us everlasting life. As we learn about Jesus and his friends, let us remember their kindness, friendship, and the importance of living a life filled with love, compassion, and forgiveness. May we be inspired to follow in their footsteps and spread goodness and happiness wherever we go. Remember, Jesus Christ's love is always with you, guiding and protecting you. So, let us cherish these beautiful stories and allow the teachings of Jesus to shape our lives for the better. May your hearts always be filled with love, peace, and the light of Jesus Christ. Stay blessed, little ones.